Hi, today we're going to listen to the Kinks. This was a tipped request. So here's some pictures of the Kinks. I just wanted to see them because I've never seen them before. So I just wanted to get a sense because we're going to do audio today. We're doing Spotify and I'm going to pull up the lyrics. And the requester specific, he was very specific on the songs. This is from Poppy Cisco. He said he's actually tipped me a lot. So he was the person that told me to listen to Steely Dan initially. So and a lot of other things. Okay, he says the Kinks are a British band along with the Beatles, Rolling Stones, The who were part of the 60s British invasion to the USA. Play these songs: Lola, A Well Respected Man, 20th Century Man, and ApeMan, and Come Dancing. Let me make sure. Did I skip one? A Well Respected Man, ApeMan, Come Dancing, 20th Century Man. Okay, we need to add one more song to this playlist. 20th Century Man, Kinks. I made a playlist. Isn't that smart? Add to playlist Lola. Okay, let's go back to this. All right, so this is gonna be the playlist for today. 5 songs. Yeah. 5 songs. It's only 20 minutes and 29 seconds. So I'll pull up the lyrics on this and I will put this over here. Let's minimize that. Let's put this here and we're going to make it, we can go wide. Okay, we'll go wide and then put the lyrics there. And then I will type, I want that above that. There we go. And then, see how much setup I have to do? It's fun though. We'll make this bigger. There we go. All right, since we only have lyrics, no music videos, we're just listening. All right, here's the lyrics. And let's start at the very beginning of the songs. This is Lola. Oh, I know this song.
I met her in a club down in Old Soho, where you drink champagne and the taste is like
Coca-Cola.
C-O-L-A Cola. She walked up to me and she asked me to dance. I asked her her name and in a dark brown voice she said Lola. L-O-L-A Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola.
It's so good.
Well, I'm not the world's most physical guy, but she squeezed me tight, she nearly broke my spine. Oh my Lola.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard that before because I think once there was like a parody song to that. Maybe it was at my summer camp or something. 'Cause we used to make like session songs and they were parodies. Anyway, I didn't really ever listen to the lyrics that closely before, but it looks like Lola is a transvestite or trans, whatever, transgender. I mean, at the time it was all called transvestites. There wasn't yet a transgender thing. But yes. So either some sort of drag queen or transgender, transvestite, whatever person who's actually a man. So that's what I think the song is about because it literally says that. It's like when she squeezed me, but she has a dark voice, low voice, but she talks like a man. And then it's like I'm a man and so is Lola. Okay, so Lola's a man. Anyway, that's such an interesting song, but I love that song. It's really good. It has such good guitar, and as I typed in the notes, it's a two-bridge song. You never get a two-bridge song. That's so rare. It's like you get a one-bridge song, and there was two bridges in this because there was like the Lola na 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 na. That's like the chorus. That's like the hook, and then there's the I na 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 na. It's kind of like the verse slash chorus or something. And then there's like two types of bridges. So I thought that was cool. All right. I know that one, but I don't think I know the other Kinks songs on this list. So we're going to keep going and see how this goes. But I love that song. I was very happy to see that on the list because I haven't heard that for a long time. And it's a great song. I don't think I know this one.
'Cause he gets up in the morning and he goes to work at 9. And he comes back home at 5:30, gets the same train every time. 'Cause his world is built on punctuality, it never fails. And he's all so good, and he's all so fine, and he's all so healthy in his body and his mind. He's a well-respected man about town, doing the best things so conservatively. And his mother goes to meetings while his father pulls the maid. And she stirs the tea with counsellors while discussing foreign trade. And she passes looks as well as bills at every suave young man. 'Cause he's all so good, and he's all so fine, and he's all so healthy in his body and his mind. He's a well-respected man about town, doing the best things so conservatively. And he likes his own backyard, and he likes his fags the
That's a
best.
cigarette.
'Cause he's better than the rest, and his own sweat smells the best. And he hopes to grab his father's root when bacon passes on. 'Cause he's all so good, and he's all so fine, and he's all so healthy in his body and his mind. He's a well-respected man about town, doing the best things so conservatively. And he plays a song to Charles, and he goes to the regatta. He adores the girl next door, 'cause he's dying to get at her. But his mother knows the best about the matrimonial snakes. 'Cause he's all so good, and he's all so fine, and he's all so healthy in his body and his mind. He's a well-respected man about town, doing the best things so conservatively.
I love that. Is that it? That's the whole song? That was so simple and like nice. It literally sounds like a Beatles song, guys. It's oh so good and it's oh so fine. I love it. It's just so Beatles-esque. I thought there was going to be a punchline. Because he's like, he likes this girl, but his mother has other ideas about matrimony. Like they're going to set him up with someone proper. But I'm like, that's such an interesting song. But I'm like, where's the punchline? What's going to happen to this well-respected man? Maybe it's the fact that there is no punchline, that is the result. That is the resolution. Okay. Now, from well-respected man to ape man. Okay. So, from one man to another. And also, Lola was about a man as well. All right, the third song about a man, perhaps. Ooh, we have a theme. All right, let's go. Left speaker. Right speaker. Both. Ooh, catchy.
I think I'm sophisticated cause I'm living my life like a good homo sapien. But all around me everybody's multiplying and they're walking around like flies, man. So I'm no better than the animals sitting in their cages in the zoo, man. Cause compared to the flowers and the birds and the trees, I am an ape man.
Okay.
I think I'm so educated and I'm so civilized cause I'm a strict vegetarian. But with the overpopulation and inflation and starvation and the crazy politicians, I don't feel safe in this world no more. I don't wanna die in a nuclear war. I wanna sail away to a distant shore and make like an ape man. I'm an ape man, I'm an ape man, no I'm an ape man. I'm a King Kong man, I'm a voodoo man, no I'm an ape man. Cause compared to the sun that sits in the sky, compared to the clouds that say roll by, compared to the bugs and the spiders and flies, I am an ape man. La, 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 la. In man's evolution, he's created the city and the motor traffic rumble. But give me half a chance and I'd be taking off my clothes and living in the jungle. Cause the only time that I feel at ease is swinging up and down in a coconut tree. Oh, what a life of luxury to be like an ape man. I'm an ape man, I'm an ape man, oh I'm an ape man. I'm a King Kong man, I'm a voodoo man, oh I'm an ape man. I look out the window but I can't see the sky. The air pollution is a fucking up my eyes. I wanna get out of this city alive and make like an ape man. La 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 la. Come on and love me, be my ape man girl.
I like that.
We'd be so happy in my ape man world. I'm an ape man, I'm an ape man, oh I'm an ape man. I'm a King Kong man, I'm a voodoo man, oh I'm an ape man. I'll be your Tarzan, you'll be my Jane. I'll keep you warm and you'll keep me sane. We'll sit in the trees and eat bananas all day, just like an ape man. I'm an ape man, I'm an ape man, oh I'm an ape man. I'm a King Kong man, I'm a voodoo man, oh I'm an ape man. I don't feel safe in this world no more. I don't wanna die in a nuclear war. I wanna sail away to a distant shore, make like an ape man. La, 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 la.
Okay, that was cool, catchy. I like it. Solid. That's, that's all I have to say. It's the best song in the world? No. Okay, this is called Come Dancing. Oh, synthesizer?
They put a parking lot on a piece of land where the supermarket used to stand. Before that they put up a bowling alley on the site that used to be the local pally. That's where the big bands used to come and play. My sister went there on a Saturday. Come dancing, all her boyfriends used to come and call. Why not come dancing? It's only natural. another day, another date. She would be ready, but she'd always make him wait. In the hallway, in anticipation, he didn't know the night would end up in frustration. He'd end up blowing all his wages for the week, or for a cuddle and a peck on the cheek. Come dancing, that's how they did it when I was just a kid. And when they said come dancing, my sister always did. My sister should have come in at midnight, and my mom would always sit up and wait. It always ended up in a big row when my sister used to get home late. Out of my window I could see them in the moonlight, two silhouettes saying goodnight by the garden gate. The day they knocked down the pally, my sister stood and cried. The day they knocked down the pally, part of my childhood died, just died. Now I'm grown up and playing in a band, and there's a car park where the pally used to stand. My sister's married and she lives on an estate. Her daughters go out, now it's her turn to wait. She knows they get away with things she never could, but if I asked her, I wonder if she would. Come dancing, come on sister, have yourself a ball. Don't be afraid to come dancing, it's only natural.
That's so fun.
Come dancing, just like the party on the Saturday. And all your friends would come dancing while the big band used to play.
Oh, big band. Okay. That is such a good song. Okay, first of all, I had to look up what a palais is, and it says in the Kinks song Come Dancing, the palais refers to the local dance hall, Palais de Danse, a popular, affordable venue where young people socialize, dance to big bands, and went on dates in 1950s Britain, symbolizing youthful innocence and a cherished past that has since been replaced by modern developments like parking lots, marking nostalgia for lost times and places. That is so good. And then that's why at the end it kind of switched to that big band music. And then he's also remembering it as like his older sister, who was probably in that generation. And then she'd go out dancing. And honestly, my grandparents, they lived in Chicago in like the 1930s and 1940s. Well, they were born in like, my grandmother was born in like the 20s, and my grandfather was born in the late 1918s, right? So he and her, or they used to always just go out dancing in Chicago. Okay, like they're like, oh, we'd go out dancing every night, and everyone was really thin, and they would just go out dancing to these places. And what a time to be alive, man! I That would have been so fun to just go out dancing, and when people socialize and live music, and we need more of that. I do salsa dancing and bachata because that's almost the only place you can find that. There's still like ballroom dancing around me a little bit, but it's dying out. It's mostly older people. So there is a young community of ballroom dancers actually as well where I live, which is nice. Some of them do like historical dances and stuff like that. But I love this song, and it has such a nice little story, but also has like such a nice simple rock and roll kind of basis to it. But it's better than a normal rock and roll song. It's like the combination of that da 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 na 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 da na 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 da na 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 Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, come dancing. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. I love that. All right, we have one more song left on this playlist, I believe. And it's 20th Century Man. Oh, they don't have lyrics. Let's just close that down. Nice guitar.
This is an age of machinery, a mechanical nightmare. The wonderful world of technology, napalm, hydrogen bomb, biological warfare. This is the 20th century, but too much aggravation. It's the age of insanity. What has become of the green peasant fields of Jerusalem? Ain't got no ambition. I'm just disillusioned. I'm a 20th century man, but I don't wanna be him. My mama said she can't understand me. She can't see my motivation. Just give me some security. I'm a paranoid schizoid product of the 20th century. You keep all your smart modern writers. Give me William Shakespeare. You keep all your smart modern painters. I'll take Van Bandition of Engine Games. Girl, we gotta get out of here. We gotta find a solution. I'm a 20th century man, but I don't wanna die here. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. We gotta find a solution. I'm a 20th century man, but I don't wanna be him. I was born in a welfare state, ruled by bureaucracy, controlled by civil servants and people dressed in grey. Got no privacy, got no liberty, 'cause the 20th century people took it all away from me. Get myself shot down. Some trigger happy policeman. Gotta keep a hold on my sanity. I'm a 20th century man, but I don't wanna die. Die.
I like it. That's so different. Okay, at first I thought I didn't like that song as much, but then once I started listening to it and realizing that there's like this organ in it and it's kind of like very like more modern rocky, I can't explain it. It sounds very different than their Beatles songs. By Beatles, I mean like A Well-Respected Man sounded like the Beatles to me. ApeMan sounded a little bit like the Beatles to me. Come Dancing did not sound like the Beatles, but it just sounded like a rock and roll homage. But I liked it because I liked the topic of like, back in the nostalgia days, whatever. Lola's just, a catchy AF song because of the Lola Lola with the Cola Cola. That's just so freaking catchy. La 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 Lola. And I thought I didn't like this one, but then I started listening to the words and I was like, oh, I like that concept. The 20th century man, I don't like it here. It's not good, blah, blah, blah. I wish it was like the old ways, Shakespeare, blah, blah, blah. See, he talks about that welfare state ruled by bureaucracy, controlled by civil servants, and people dressed in gray with no privacy. But that's also because, like, the Britain, I saw The Crown, okay? And, like, I understand that things got pretty bad in Britain. They had, like, a major depression in, like, the 70s. So that's the whole welfare state bureaucracy thing. But, pride, look, he's like, give me William Shakespeare. Keep all your modern painters. Give me Rembrandt, Titian, Da Vinci, and Gainsborough. Okay? Titian, I don't know how to say that. But yes, he's basically saying, I want to be in the old ways, not the 20th century. I'm so disillusioned. In the age of sanity, what has become of the green, pleasant fields of Jerusalem? We have napalm, hydrogen bombs, biological warfare, a mechanical nightmare, age of machinery. That's a good song. 1971. That is fitting with my other 1971 songs. I get it. I love it. Kind of anti-war. What kind of century are we living in? Age of Destruction, Barry Maguire. Okay, I like it. I love it. Wow, the Kinks are better than I thought they would be. I mean, I kind of knew that I thought they knew they were good, but then on the other hand, I hadn't really listened to them. But I'm glad I knew about Lola because that's just a great song. But I really enjoyed all these other ones too, and some of them did sound very much like the Beatles, and I love the Beatles. So I was like, oh my God, it sounds like the Beatles, but like new, newer. But I love it. I love it. I love it. They're amazing. Good old British invasion. I'm all for it. So thank you for those, the specific song requests for the Kinks. That really helps me. Let me mark this off, this whole album request, which is done. 5 songs. Thank you so much, Poppy Cisco, one of my first supporters when I was just a little tiny YouTuber with like 3,000 subs or something. So now I have 13,000 subs, but that's still small in the grand scheme of things. There's people with like 50 million. So you just got to keep working every day. Just find your audience, be true to yourself, and people will see that and hopefully like my genuine personality. And look, I'm not tired. It's the morning. That's why. And I'm not sick and I feel good. I must have had that like long COVID or something when I reacted to a royal scam because everyone's like, you're yawning, you're so da 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 da. I think I had long COVID or something. Like I think I had like some kind of virus that just made me feel really down, but I didn't feel sick. I just felt really like low energy, and then that affected my whole mood with how I interpreted music. And now I'm like happy as a clam. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Let's move this down. Okay, y'all, I want to show you. This is how you request a reaction. Go to my link tree, which will be at the top of my YouTube channel, wherever I can't find that right now, but right there, link tree. Click on that, and then that's going to bring you to here. And then you just do this, and then that's how you get over here. And then I see it, and then I react to it, and then I make it green, and then you can join my sea of green, the 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 sea of green. If you know what that is, then you're my friend. If you know what song that's from and what movie that's from, the sea of green, the sea of green. Anyway, comment it if you know. All right, we have more reactions coming up shortly on Erica Reacts. If you are a member, you get early access. If you tip, you can get a song expedited. If you don't want to tip, that's okay because I have a list of all the non-tips, y'all, and they're here. And some of these are green also, even though they're not tips. So I do get to them. That's gonna be like live stream type things. So just put them in here because I just randomly like Russian roulette it, pick it. I go, I go, woo, and then whatever I land up on, maybe, So just put it on this list and feel free. It helps influence me. But yeah, I'm very lucky to have tips because I am a mom and I'm a small business owner, and I'm always like, oh my God, AI is coming to take away my jobs. I have a lot more life to live. So I need to diversify and make sure I have a lot of income streams so that I can survive in this 21st century, 20th century man or whatever. I'm a 21st century woman, and unfortunately, I have to have a lot of side hustles. So, all right. Wow, we only have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. There's one song left on this. So, only eight more songs on my tip list as of December 11th at 9:47 a.m. And I just here looks like the most early request put in was December 3rd, but that was 7 songs or 6 songs. So I'm working through that slowly. And then I have a request as of 12:10. So that's yesterday. So this is gonna be the workflow, okay? Thank you so much. You are all amazing. I love you. Please subscribe. Please join all my other, by the way, the link tree has everything, every social media you could possibly want. So share it to your friends. Maybe they're not on YouTube, but they're on Instagram or something. And not that I put my reactions on Instagram, but you can see what I'm up to on Instagram. I have like stories and like me just talking about what I'm doing during the day. And then I try to do that on YouTube. I try to give the members a little more extra stuff, like extra photos, extra updates, extra pics, stuff like that. All right, I'll see you all soon. Bye.